right, those bees have been working hard in the month of September. We had a lot of cloudy, rainy days out there, and really the fact that it was such a warm month was largely in part to how warm those nights were. It was the fourth warmest September on record in Boston, but easily the warmest nights on record in Boston. We had a lot of clouds, a lot of humidity out there. Good news, at least, is that we did see some of our best days on the weekends to get outside and enjoy, but a very warm month for us, and we're going to see more of the same, I think, as we head into the month of October. In fact, if we look at the year so far, February, the warmest on record. August, the warmest on record. July, the 10th warmest, and September, the 4th. So 3 months in a row with top 10 warmest conditions. First time that's happened in Boston since 2012. You might remember that one. Remember March was so warm outside. We take a look at the evening, though. Things have cooled off as the wind direction has shifted. You can see how New England is a cool corner. A lot of warm air across the southern and eastern United States. There's a boundary right in the middle. We call that a quasi-stationary boundary. Why? Because it's almost stationary. It's moving just a little bit day to day and moves south today, so we're now on the cooler side. It will try to move a little bit farther north as we head into tomorrow evening. In the short term, some areas of drizzle, some light showers will be moving across throughout this evening and throughout the overnight. So very damp outside, some patchy fog. Temperatures will stay in the 50s all night long. And as we look toward tomorrow morning, a few steadier showers could swing through right around daybreak. Most of tomorrow is on the drier side. It's cloudy, a little bit drizzly. We'll see maybe a couple light showers, and it will be cool. Then as we head toward the evening, that's when we see this next storm system approach, and that should bring with it some heavier downpours starting around 5 to 6 o'clock. And then throughout the evening and into the overnight, we'll see those downpours continue to move east. It's a situation where most of us get a ½ to 1.5 inches of rainfall again by Wednesday morning. But a few towns, especially in northern Massachusetts and into southern New Hampshire and Vermont, may see some totals over 2 inches of rain. Now, our high temps tomorrow are late in the day. They're toward the evening and into the overnight. So most of us spend the majority of the day in the 50s. But I think the warmest temps will push up across southeastern Mass, so that milder feel will be on the south coast and the Cape. If you're from Boston north and west, the vast majority of your day will be spent in the 50s with that cloud cover. A little milder on Wednesday. We'll see partly sunny skies, still battling some low clouds, but I do think we'll break into the sun. And then on Thursday, a very mild day. Up into the 70s we go with some increasing sun, so almost a bit of a late summer feel out there. It'll be muggy, 70s for the tailgating for the Pats, and we'll stay in the 60s throughout the game because that front won't arrive until late on Thursday evening. So it's going to be a very comfortable one, even for a late start there at Gillette. Friday, we cool off. We're in the low 60s. We're in the 60s on Saturday, so a very seasonable start to the Columbus Day weekend. We are watching a nearby front yet again for Sunday into Monday. This is another one where you've got 50s and 60s on one side. You have 70s and 80s on the other side. So will it end up just to our north or just a little bit to our south? I think there's still a lot of uncertainty there, especially as we head towards Sunday and Monday. So we'll be updating that forecast as we get closer. Odds favor us being on the warmer side, especially at the start of next week. As for humidity, it gets a little muggy on Wednesday, certainly muggy on Thursday. Then we dry out at the end of this week. And as I mentioned, October looking a lot like September in that we strongly favor warmer than average temperatures over the next 10 days at least to start the month. And so we look at the full 7-day. I think our brightest days are Friday and Saturday. And overall, it's going to be pretty comfortable stuff. No frost in sight, David and Lisa. So the mosquitoes and the lawn mowing are hanging out with us for a little while.
That's all right. And the plants will be okay for a little while, too.
Yeah, well, growing season's a little longer.
Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it.